If you live in the following three states, Washington, Oregon, and Utah, consider yourself extremely lucky. You are in the top three friendliest states to operate your ecom business out of, and along with some incredibly low tax rates, these are the best states you can possibly be in to start your business, and here's why. Hey guys, Alan Chen, CPA here. Welcome to our free cash flow channel where we share practical and actionable business and tax advice that you can start implementing right away. In this video, we're going to go over the criteria you should be looking at when you set up your ecom business. Let's face it, ecom and online business are taking over the world. According to Digital Commerce 360, consumers spent $861 billion online with US merchant in 2020, up incredible 44% year over year over 2019. That's the highest annual US e-commerce growth in at least 2 decades. It's also nearly triple the 15.1% jump in 2019 from 2018. That means the opportunity is definitely there for the problem solvers of the world who wants to jump in and make their impact and a fortune here. One of the best things about ecom and online business is the flexibility and how location free you can be. You can literally be located anywhere in the US or even abroad to operate your business. You can even be on a remote island, as long as there's high-speed internet, that is. With that said, one of our top advice and from our agency is that people and business owners should relocate to find the perfect mix of business-friendly environment and tax saving, and definitely take advantage of the geolocation strategy because you are location independent. In this video, we're going to cover our top 3 recommended states to operate your ecom and online business out of. There are also incredibly crazy, awesome international tax havens markets that you guys should be exploring. If anyone is interested in those, feel free to comment below and let us know, and we can possibly make a video just on the international tax haven places. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into it. The top 3 states you should be running your ecom business out of to maximize your tax savings and business strategies. Number 1, Washington. Washington, it's lush, it's green, and in more ways than one, how green it is, and it jumps to one of the number 1 spot on a lot of lists, and because that the average household income there is just higher than the national average. And 2, there is no personal or corporate income tax rate from the state. And the state is famous for really big tech companies, right? There's the Amazon, the Microsoft, Intel, and many more. And these all offer incredibly high-speed internet service in the state. And Washington's home to some of the country's most acclaimed vineyards. So if you have a taste for wine, great state to be in. Washington's economy is booming thanks to part to its excellent growth and its working age population. That's up from 6.3% in just 5 years. It has great employee benefits because it has no state income tax. Compared to where I live, which is California, where the state income tax could be 9 to 11%, that's a huge advantage for online business owners that can relocate to Washington. Washington is great for business owners. Its startup activity is solid across the board, with 90% of new entrepreneurs starting the business by choice instead of necessity. Plus, nearly 80% of startups survive their first year of business, way better than the US average. For ecom owners, some of the main benefits will be, of course, the no state income tax. That is a savings that is just incredible that you can find and be in a state with no state income tax. Definitely do that. Number 2, it's just incredible networking opportunities, as there are tons of successful entrepreneurs in the state that you can collaborate and be in sync with. And 3, it's just the booming growth in their workforce. So if you do decide to hire out or need expertise in some areas of website design, artists, or just a great engineer, Washington is a great state to find any of those. So keep Washington at the top of your list if you're thinking of relocating your business. Number 2, we have Oregon. So Oregon isn't all just about Portland, right? I think Portland's the most popular and most well-known city. From anywhere from Beaverton to Pendleton, access to broadband internet in the Silicon Forest, as they call it, is plentiful. And I keep mentioning internet broadband because it is a big deal. You do want to be in a state or in a city that's really supporting high-speed internet, because that's one of the main tools you as a business owner, as an e-com owner needs, which is very fast, reliable internet that has very good uptime, right? And the state of Oregon is in a startup boom right now. And in fact, Oregon has also another advantage for you guys who are e-com owners, is that there is no sales tax. Yeah. So for those of you guys who don't know, e-com owners has a lot of sales tax complication these days, thanks to the whole Wayfair versus South Dakota court case that made it so that there's a lot more ways to trigger nexus, right? Oftentimes that means you have to worry about economic nexus, which is when you have a concentration of customers in a certain state. But what doesn't change, of course, is physical nexus, which is where you are located, where your business is located. So it's a huge advantage to be located in a state that has no state sales tax, because that means in your home state, you don't have to worry about triggering, because that's the state that you're definitely going to have to pay sales tax for, which is where you are located for your business. So that is a huge advantage to start off. And if you can be in a state with no sales tax, Oregon's a really great choice. And Oregon's not boring. It has a thriving outdoor rec, art, music, and craft beer scene. And transplants are flocking there regardless if they're in online business or not. So if you're looking to start a business in Oregon, conditions are very favorable. The working age population is up 4.4% from 2013 to 2018, and is the 9th largest increase in the US for that category. And in Oregon, it ranks among the 10 best states in terms of business tax climate, probably partially due to no state sales tax. It has 90% of new entrepreneurs who founded their business out of opportunity and not necessity in the state of Oregon. Another great sign is Oregon's has a 52.7% 5-year business survival rate, which is much higher than the national average. So here's a conclusion for you e-com owners out there of why you should choose Oregon. It is just one of 5 states in the US that has no state sales tax. Just one of 5, which is huge if you're an e-com owner and you choose that to be your headquarters. 2, very high 5-year survival rate speaks volume to how business friendly Oregon is. That means the state probably gives a lot of incentives to business owners and makes it very easy for online entrepreneurs to own and operate the business out of Oregon. And number 3 is Oregon is also very tech friendly, which makes it very easy for you to find other entrepreneurs in other spaces to collaborate and really expand your business and really find partners that's going to be great for your business. And you kind of want that networking to be available where you live and where you surround yourself with. Because with people that you surround with that are like-minded to you, it just gives you more ways to generate great ideas and great content and find the help you're looking for. Number 3, and certainly not least, and maybe even the best, is Utah. Utah is one of the fastest growing tech sector states in the US, and it is nicknamed the Silicon Slopes. The reason it is because it is one of the fastest growing state as far as technology across the US. The state also has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the US and a wide array of outdoor terrains to take advantage of. So it is definitely not somewhere where you find it where you won't have a lot to do. As a great skiing and snowboarding scene, it is actually called one of the greatest snow states on earth. And also, one of the things you probably worry about Utah is it has strong religious influences and quirky liquor laws. But it has been really greatly exaggerated. It is not really Amish country anymore. The Utah has really embraced itself as a very business-friendly state for you to run your business out of. It is ranked in a lot of publications on one of the #1 best states to start an online business, and it has top marks across several categories in this study. From 2013 to 2018, Utah's working age population grew by 9%, a little over 1.8 million to now close up to 2 million. Venture capital flows freely in Utah, with 101 companies receiving $1.16 billion in funding, equivalent to about a little over $11.5 million per company. That ranks as the 5th highest amount in the study, behind New York and ahead of Maryland. The growth rate of establishments in Utah from 2006 to 2016 is among the best in the study, and job creation by startups in Utah is much better than the national average. So the opportunity share of new entrepreneurs is fast growing. Utah also ranks well in terms of its business tax climate. While LLCs in Utah passes their profit and loss onto the members' personal tax return, corporations do not. And fortunately, Utah taxes a comparably low flat corporate tax rate of just 4.95%. And that is one of the lowest rates in the whole nation. So Utah has really made themselves and put themselves in a position to be really business friendly due to their low tax rates. And low taxes are a very important point for small businesses, but equally, Utah's small businesses have benefited from the predictability of the state's flat rate, which hasn't changed for the last 20 years. Additionally, the governor's office, state legislative, and the Salt Lake chambers are always looking at ways to evaluate and eliminate unnecessary regulations. In 2011, the state conducted one of the most thorough regulation review in the nation. This was partially due to a small business owner who wondered aloud why he could not fax or email his license renewal to the state agency instead of mailing it. A closer inspection of the rule showed that it was written in 1973. Since then, nearly 2,000 regulations has been modified or eliminated in favor of Utah businesses. So they have a lot of also incentives incentivizing business creation and sustainable growth, and it's one of the key reasons why so many people are moving into Utah and being part of the business ecosystem. They also have several state programs that assist new and existing businesses. One is the Business Expansion and Retention Grant, or otherwise known as BEAR, for small businesses in many parts of the state. There's also the Utah Science, Technology, and Research Initiative, or USTAR, that specifically assists startups and early stage tech companies and make sure that they have the funding they need to really grow their business. The state also offers financial incentives for business relocation and expansion. This incentive program is built on 3 pillars that makes it both effective and sustainable. 1, the business expansion must be competitive. 2, the incentive must be post-performance. And 3, the incentive must be a tax rebate once the job has been created and the corporate taxes are paid. Most importantly, these incentives were previously only available to new companies relocating to Utah. They are now available to businesses already in Utah to help them grow, even if they're a homegrown business. At the end of the day, just remember, you are running your business in the cloud. So take advantage of all the geo freedom and locate your business somewhere that will get the greatest benefit for your stores, brand, or agency. Utah, Washington are both really great choices in that regard. In today's world, unless there are financial or family obligations tying you down to a location, you should take advantage and relocate and maximize your tax savings this way. It is a huge boost to your bottom line. Trust me, it is something that you really want to look into. Awesome. Well, that's it for now. I hope you guys learned a great deal from this video and why it is important to make sure that your business is in a state that is both business friendly and you can take advantage of all the tax rates that are available to you. And really, as a business owner, all 50 states are fair game for you to have your business in. So why not pick a state that really have both advantages of a great workforce, great internet business, and license friendly, and you have great tax rates to set up your business. And even for you guys who are international sellers, you guys already are able to relocate your business and put your LLC in any state that you want. So for those of you guys are able to put your LLC in any state, definitely pick the states that have no state income tax. That is already something that you don't have to worry about paying ever. Or also find a state that has no state sales tax, such as Oregon. So hopefully Oregon, Washington, Utah are 3 states that let you set foundation of 3 states that have great advantages where you can put your business in. But trust me, there are other states like this, such as Nevada, Texas, and Tennessee, that also have great business-friendly rules and regulations that can help you really focus on how to maximize your tax savings for your business. So with that said, we would love to make more of this type of content if you guys find it useful. That's it for now for this video. If we missed anything, or there's any state you want to ask us about that you're located in, and if it's a good state to continue running your business, feel free to leave us a comment below and we'll let you know what are the pros and cons of being in the current state you are in. And make sure to give this video a like or subscribe so we can keep making videos just like this that will help your online business save even more money in the future. And of course, it'll motivate me to provide more value-packed business and tax advice for you guys out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have great success in your business and you can take your business and profit to the moon. Stay safe out there. Love you guys. Have a great day ahead.